crashing plane. I should looking for a better word on that one.
Yeah, well, there you have it. And yeah, I'm glad that you point that out. The Rift Heralds, these teams have been focusing it more and more. I feel like every single game we see, teams begin to figure out the importance of it. It's so good for taking the tier 1, especially in mid, and just opening up the map for your team and putting on that pressure.
It's just a game-winning objective early on. Not only can you expect to at least get one turret off it, but if the enemy is to make a mistake to trying to defend it, oversteps, you find a pick while that Herald is out, you can easily push for a second turret, and we've seen sometimes even go up to 3 towers on one push, and you just don't see that advantage come out any other time post 20 minutes with Baron.
Yeah, so this is going to be an exciting game. Jin kind of, we used to make fun of them in the past for just being super passive and making the games go long and just trying to survive for very long. But now I feel like with the confidence in their macro play and their super late game composition, we could see kind of a Samsung-esque, you know, I don't want to call it that too early, especially they do have to prove themselves. But if they can prove it here in game 1, that's going to be really cool to see.
Yeah, but it will also be slightly disappointing for KT if they don't find a way to close this game out quickly. We did see them dismantle MVP in a rapid fashion, and they do know how to do this. They've done so last split all the time before, so I expect them to come out with a vengeance this time around.
Look at that Victor skin, rather. It's pretty cool. Either way, guys, we are going to be jumping straight into game number 1. There are the compositions. Let's do it. Let's jump onto the Rift here for game number 1.
So how come in that loading screen, Gragas can have his cigar?
Score knows exactly where he is right now, that he is doing that blue, and he's going to try to pressure in here. Puts down this ward, and you can see that Umti is going to stick around for the smite fight. Can he actually get it here? Looks like he will.
What a godly smite from Umti. He is facing a taunt here.
A kingly smite, you could say. And it looks like he's definitely going to get away. Kuzan's going to come over here, and the collapse from the bot lane. Now the bot lane's fighting. This game is getting insane. Look at that Devour onto the trap there by Snowflower. Bada's going to flash away. Snowflower going in for the kill. Picks up first blood. And even going to force the flash out of Pawn to escape out of this one. And they're not done yet. That's a second kill going over to Jin. That one will go to Kuzan.
That was such an awesome interaction there. Everybody wants to defend their jungler. They know how important this matchup is to this game. And because the wave was pushed in from KT, the dual lane from Jin can collapse faster. They intercept the dual lane. They find a way to kill Mata. And now that so many summoners are down, the aggression will have to be diminished. And this is a great start from Jin.
Yeah, that was really fantastic. Just beginning with the smite fight win from Umti. Look at this timing. That is perfect.
And that just saves everything, because Score would have hit level 3 on that and would have had mana for this fight. And now the Victor collapses. Meanwhile, the dual lane is fighting, but we're going to cut on live to a replay where they're going for a red buff steal.
Yeah, they're going for a red buff steal. I love the Devour onto the trap here. And Snowflower coming in for the flash kill.
The flash Lickitung. And here, just the commitment. They see that they have the range. You call out your cooldowns. Can you flash forward? Yes, we can. Yeah, that was great. That was a great level 1, or a great reaction from Jin. The communication necessary to scout that play and respond accordingly to support your shining star so far, which has been Umti, is what makes me excited for Jin, which is an understanding of what their win conditions are, how their compositions can utilize those win conditions to succeed. But we might see a gank onto Kuzan, who has no flash.
No flash. He does have the cleanse, but you're not getting away with this one. There it is, trying to lay down his stun, but it just does not matter. Perhaps just a little bit too aggressive in the lane with his flash down. That's an easy pickup on that kill for KT.
Stone face Pawn is going to go Pawn's way even more so than normal. Oh, there's a teleport on Smeb.
Oh, here we go. This could be a 5-man down in here. There's the TP, the Chain of Corruption. Teddy, he's trying to get a kill. The heroic entrance from the mid lane from Pawn. That's going to be an easy couple of kills down in the bot lane and should be the first blood turret.
And great moves there from KT. They saw that Umti was in the top side. He slammed over a wall. They knew that there was no chance of a counter gank, so taking this dive was is nowhere near as impactful as a Renekton's early on, especially for a tower dive. She's not strong enough to tank the turret nearly as much, or here we go.
Oh boy, Teddy, he's getting really frisky here up against Score. He has Snowflower, but a TP this time from Pawn, and Snowflower in way too much trouble. Going to go down here. Now Teddy's still on the run. Pawn, he does have his flash, but not going to commit.
And this playstyle is exactly why Jin Air was banning out that Thresh. If Thresh were in their hands, this need to have Galio with them as well. There's an attempt to death, though.
Yeah, Kuzan really trying to get deft here, but Score from behind. Kuzan forced to flash. The collateral damage and the ignite from Mata will be enough, and I can't help but feel that Kuzan got his team in a lot of trouble as he uses his laser to try to take out Deft. Kind of an opportunistic moment, but he can't clear the way.
And you can take a look right here. He's going to try to get greedy. He doesn't use the laser for wave clear, and as such, decides that I'm going to have to turn. Otherwise, I'm going to lose a turret, but the flank is already too late. 4 members of KT are already here. 5 even.
Yeah.
As Smev roams from bottom into the mid lane.
You could really see the teamwork there from KT just collapsing all together. In the top, again, it's only Deft. So TP is going to come in as a full-on engage underneath that turret. Immediately, 2 members of Jin Air just disappear as KT really trying to drive this one home. Picking up another 2 kills, and that'll be an easy extra turret.
And this is an enraged KT. They are not here to mess around. Just dismantling Jin Air, taking full advantage of their composition. You gave it to them a second time around. You saw exactly what they did against MVP, and they're treating Jin Air as if they were MVP.
Yeah, this has got to be really irritating here for Jin Air. They had a composition in mind, but they are just getting wiped across the floor, much in the way that MVP did against the KT. KT really showing up 2 days in a row. It's going to be another inhibitor going over to KT. What's that called? The Justice Punch?
Yeah, Justice Punch.
Right on top of the trap. Jin Air actually wants to go for a counter engage. Lots of low members of KT, but they're kind of busy with Pawn up here, and we all know how long it takes to kill a Galio. Look at Pawn. He's just playing with his food right now.
He tried to TP out.
He tried to TP. Like, really?
Oh, so disrespectful.
That is some huge BM, actually. He knew 100% that he could not get out.
You know the best part? He's probably expressionless in the movie.
Yeah. He's not smiling. He's not nothing.
The man is the epitome of deadpan humor.
And he's also really tanky with his ultimate. You can dive turrets pretty well.
Oh, Caitlyn meets Renekton. Crocodile Dundee's coming in.
Look at the heroic entrance right on top of that. Totally zoning out Sohan and Kuzan down at the bottom. Teddy getting 2v1'd in the brush. No one saw that. And Kuzan, he's trying his best. He will have to flash the wall. And at least they delayed the Baron for about 30 seconds.
Might be Safari Caitlyn, but she's no Steve Irwin. As the Crocodile just eliminates her.
Smeb isn't done.
All he has to do is be the bouncer for this Baron. You can't come in. Your ID is fake, Umti.
Missile Voyage from Snowflower. Umti, he makes it over. Sohan actually is distracting this Crocodile. Umti, he's got an opportunity here.
He has flash.
He's very, very low. They're delaying so much damage on this. You can see that KT's getting lower and lower.
They're going to try to burst it.
Oh, the flash over the wall here from Smeb. The failed flash from Umti as he gets burst down from the Graves. And boy, let's see if Score actually goes down with the Devour. It looks like he will. Sohan on the run. Pawn, look at how tanky he is. No one on that team can touch him right now.
That was fantastic communication out of KT. Smeb saying, I got my stun, I'll flash over, can we finish it in that time? The team says, yes, we can. They do so, and they secure Baron. They don't want to take this.
Tonight, we do have to get excited about KT again. Although they do say never to say that. But
I need to see them without the Galio. I need to see the no Galio zone. Then we're okay. But here's the replay. The great flash from Smeb. And they burst down the Baron during that exact same time. Blow everything. And Kuzan try to steal with laser. What else can you do? A laser onto a Galio at this stage is not going to do anything. So committing for the steal is the only saving grace that Jin Air could have gone for. Now they have to think about the next game. They are going to be in the blue side, so they'll be prepared to take the Galio if KT let them have it. But
oh man, well, Pawn coming over here, help out Sohan. Nice riposte, And Smeb actually taking a bit of damage, so they might be able to take out the Crocodile. No, I spoke too soon. Mata in perfect position there with that wild growth. Snowflower, he's going to devour T just for a little bit. Look at Pawn in the front, just trying to delay that body slam. He's going to go for Teddy instead. The flash in actually misses the Justice Punch. Triple kill here for Smeb. He just doesn't take damage.
Yeah.
They're just too far ahead at this point. I mean, Kuzan doesn't really have the items. They're trying.
Smeb,
no.
Just feeding. He was the one kill away, the one giveaway last time against MVP, preventing the perfect game. And while the kill score might not say so, this game was practically perfect from KT. The kills, sure, whatever. They executed their composition phenomenally, and they dismantled Jin Air in under 30 minutes.
They made that look really easily. I think, as you're saying, go ahead into game 2. Either leave Galio open for your team or ban it away. Because Jin Air will be on blue side this time, so they will have that opportunity. We might just see KT ban it out instead.
Just enough is enough. We can't see more of teams giving away these champions. I think the meta has really been solidified already as to the top side and the jungle and the mid laner.